Hello everyone, this is our video tutorial for our assignment for Tuesday, January 5th. So let's look at it. There's a couple of things we're going to be looking at, Schoology as well as BandLab. So let's first look at Schoology. So here we are in our Schoology. It's either block 1, block 3, or block 5. And here it is, Foley video discussion. So let's click on that and see what we have. We have a video here. So click on that. We have that up here. We can watch it anytime. Instructions here. Watch the Foley artist video. What are 3 things you learned? 2 things that you found interesting? And 1 question that you would like to have answered. So we're going to watch this video. You can do that on your own time. And it talks about the use of Foley, which is recording sound effects to use in a movie or a video or TV or a video game, things like that. Um, and the people who do that are called Foley artists. So after you have that, go down here to your comment and type in your answers to that 3, 2, 1 down here and hit post. Once you are done the discussion, let's go to BandLab and let's take a look at how to make yourself a Foley artist for the day. Okay, here we are, and let's go to edu.bandlab.com. Let's log in. Go to the Google G in the bottom left-hand corner and do your normal logging in, your first name dot last name, uh, all that normal stuff you normally do to log in. It'll bring you to the thing you see when you go into Schoology. If you've already logged into Schoology, it'll probably plop you right down into this page. So pick whether you're in block 1, block 3, block 5. I'll pick block 3 for today. And here we are, Intro to Foley Sound Effects. So let's look at this one, Start Assignment, Teacher's Assignment. Sure, we'll use the microphone. So here are the instructions. There's a lot of words here for a relatively simple assignment. We're going to be looking at sound effects this week, part of a larger category called sound design that is used in movies, TV shows, animation, video games. Sound design is the general category for people who work in anything audio for entertainment. So whether that's the people who write the soundtrack for example, a movie, people who record the dialogue of actors, the people who record the sound effects, like these Foley artists. Anything along those lines is sound design, and that's what we're going to be getting into for the next 2 weeks. So again, the people who work on these sound effects are Foley artists, or people who create the sound effects that we need. So I'm going to give you 6 different sound categories, I guess we could say. That first one says band, but it should be bang, bang, smack, clang, crunch, pop, and sizzle. And it's your job to find these sounds around the house and record them and put them into BandLab. I gave some examples, hitting a pot or a pan with a spoon, or dropping books on the floor, pouring out soda into a cup, and that'll give you like a sizzle sound. You can smack yourself or a sibling in the face, gently, or clap, and you'll get like a smack sound. So be creative and make it interesting, and let's close the assignment brief. So here are our 6 sounds, and they just say what they are. Bang, smack, clang, crunch, pop, sizzle. And since these are like the directions, these aren't the actual sound effects. That's why they're called the cues. They cue you on what to do. And the second track here is where we're going to be recording, and that's why it's labeled for the Foley sound effects. So to make it a little bit easier, if you, again, make sure that your assignment brief is closed. Right underneath submit is the zoom in tool. I'm going to zoom in once to get a better look at these and see that they actually are labeled what they are. Bang, smack, clang, crunch, pop, and sizzle. And of course, you can see it, bang. It's exactly what it sounds like. So you're going to find things around your house, outside of your house, whatever you need to do to make these sounds on your own. And we're just going to use the record button up here to record it. So make sure you have clicked on this track down here. So you have this little blue line here. So you know it's active, as opposed to if you're on cues, you can see it's a little red line there. So that's active. So here we are on Foley sound. If I hit record, it's going to be 4 clicks. And then I'm going to wait for it to say bang. And then I'm going to make a banging sound. So I have 2 plastic cups here with me. If I hit them together, it kind of give me a decent bang sound. So let's see what this sounds like. Bang. Smack. Okay, that's how it sounds here. Bang. Actually, that's not too bad. Um, so now there's extra space here. So I only need the sound effect itself. Bang. Smack. So I'm gonna put the playhead right after the sound ends. I can kind of see that too. Click on the blue track, hit S for split or slice, and then either backspace or delete. Now I have just the sound right after bang. Bang. Next, we're going to go for smack. So I'm going to make sure I have my playhead over here to right after smack. So wherever you set your set the playhead, that's where it's going to do most of its recording. It's not going to like record over everything. Make sure you don't have the cues track selected. So let's say if I put it up here and I hit record, and again I'm going to do for smack, I'm just going to clap my hands. That's a good smack sound. If I have everything queued up over here on the queued line and I have that selected, I have the red line knowing so it shows that's active, and I record, it's going to start overwriting things. You can see it's overwriting stuff, so we don't want that to happen. So to make sure it's correct, to make sure you select the Foley sound effects track and playhead selected. If you by mistake click up here where the numbers are and you get this red line, it lights up like that. And when you do that, it'll turn the cycle on up here. That will make it record from the beginning again as well, and it will overwrite things. So make sure that these green cycle button this is not turned on, and the red bar up here isn't lit up. Just turn that off. So here we are. I have my Foley selected. I have the playhead set to after the smack. I'm going to listen for until the recording says smack, and then I'm going to clap my hands. Bang. Smack. Clap. See how that sounds. Smack. Pretty good. And I'm going to put the playhead after the smack sound, hit S, and either backspace or delete to get rid of all the extra stuff. Clang, clang. I'm going to use, I have a glass here and a spoon. That's a nice clang sound. So let's put it over here and record. Smack, clang, crunch. So there we go. Clang. It's pretty good. Let's trim that off. Okay, crunch. I do have some ice in my glass. I'm going to see if I can get a small piece of ice and crunch down on that ice. Let's see how this works. Clang, crunch, pop, crunch. Not too bad. Okay, let's trim that. Okay, pop. I'm going to do the I'll do a demonstration here. Finger in the mouth, in the cheek, and pop. Set up in the right spot. Record. Crunch. Pop. Sizzle. I think I probably do better than that. Let's do take two. Crunch. Pop. Pop. That's better. Trim the extra stuff. And last one, sizzle. I have a plastic bag. And if I crinkle that, that kind of gives you a sizzle sound. Pop. Sizzle. Sizzle. Okay. And there we go. We have all of our Foley sounds. Let's listen to it from the beginning. Bang. Smack. Clang. Crunch. Pop. Sizzle. So once you've done that, you can submit that to me. And I'm looking forward to hearing your submissions. So hopefully this will be exciting for you. Put a lot of time into it. It becomes more exciting. We're going to be pursuing things similar to this as we do more sound design over the next 2 weeks as we come to the end of our second marking period and the end to our class. So again, I'm looking forward to hearing your submissions, and I will talk to you guys later this week, and I'll see you in Zoom. Thank you very much.